Thanks for joining us. I'm Heather Armstrong. Well, Paul Van Duyn Jr. and Andrea Whitaker are accused of trying to kill women, Van Duyn, who had previously, they dated each other, They tried to poison a woman that the gentleman was dating. Now, Chloe Morrissey tells you more about what happened in court and the changes to the charges against the couple.
Charges have changed for both suspects in this case, from attempted first-degree intentional homicide to first-degree intentional homicide with a conspiracy to commit modifier. A first-degree intentional homicide charge is usually reserved for when someone dies, which we know isn't the case here. Both of those poisoning victims are alive. I asked the district attorney and deputy DA what led them to change these charges, but I have not yet heard back. In court, Whitaker's defense attorney asked the judge to lower her bond from $4 million to $10,000, but the state is maintaining that bond needs to be high for both defendants because of the extreme risk they pose to the public and because Van Duyn's family is extremely wealthy. So the possibility of him posting bond, even set at millions of dollars, isn't necessarily off the table. In court, it was said that Whitaker appears to be the one behind the poisoning scheme, and Van Duyn Jr. followed along.
The text messages in this case between her and Mr. Van Duyn reveal that in many ways this was her plot, and Mr. Van Duyn was an active participant, as was she. This is not a situation in which one of them is greatly more culpable than the other. I would say, if anything, it's fairly equal, if not lean more toward this defendant being the more culpable actor.
The judge sided with the state and denied Whitaker's request to reduce her bond. After she and Van Duyn pleaded not guilty, this now triggers a standard process where the DA's office will turn over all of the evidence they have against the two defendants to their attorneys. Both suspects remain just down the street in the Dane County Jail tonight. Whitaker's bond is set at $19 million between Dane and Rock counties, and Van Duyn Jr.'s bond is set at $47.5 million between both counties. The next step in this case here in Dane County is a status conference between the prosecutors and defense attorneys set for October 15th. Reporting in Madison, I'm Chloe Morrissey.